Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today we begin with our last day out of time related to the element of air. So remember that for the Atlantean tradition, the air element is related to the icosahedron. So the icosahedron for the Atlanteans is the air because it's the last structure appearing in the five Platonic solids. This structure is the one that connects us with the skies. So from the point of view of the Atlanteans, the air is the one that flows and touches the infinite. That's why it's related to the um, to the um, to the icosahedron, which is the last one connecting to the stars. The trinity of the element air is related to all the topics that we have been working with during the whole year, related to Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So remember that air, the element air, is not only oxygen. The element air are all those chemicals that compose the atmosphere, like nitrogen, hydrogen, neon, are all these are all these elements that fill up the entire atmosphere and create the atmosphere, which are all the gases that are brought by gravity to the planet, to the Earth, and creates this atmosphere that protects us from asteroids and stuff. Okay, so all these gases are compressed in the surface of the planet because of gravity. We have to think about the air not only as a simple etherical or subtle essence that is in the planet, but actually is really heavy. Is pounds and thousands of pounds of weight that that are compressing us towards the ground, and we have evolved to not to feel it because we have inner pressure that helps us survive in this pressure. Okay, so that's why we kind of not don't feel it, and it seems like very light and soft, but it's basically because we managed to evolve in a way that we can handle all that weight. Okay, so it's not that that simple, this element. Okay, it's very heavy. So this element around the planet is the one related to communication, and basically is because um, it 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 allows the beings to send the messages through vibration and resonance, because the vibration of the chords of the throat, vocal cords, they push the air, so all the molecules move forward, and that allows the sound. So this movement is the one that manifests communication, that manifests sound. And this is why the element of air is related to Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, which are networks, communications, and stuff. Regarding the trinity of air, let's remember that the energy of Gemini reminds us about the information, different data, information that communicates to one another. Then Libra is the one that manifests the balance, the harmony between all this data, all this information around. And Aquarius is the network created from all that data, from all this information. So is the wisdom. So this path of ours ends with Aquarius because we are starting the process, the times of Aquarius. So we are beginning a time of networks, a time of wisdom, a time of constant innovation. So for us, Aquarius is the one that is leading the path of all the projects in the future, because Aquarius represents the networks and is the perfect summary for evolution and biology, because evolution is basically constant transformation, constant adaptation to something new. And biology is a network that is the biology that works in an organic network. Okay, that's why Aquarius is a very good sign for what is coming for our times. Bueno, entonces, por esto mismo es que estamos intencionando desde aquí la creación de ontocracia, ¿sí? La ontocracia siendo un sistema social que está mucho más basado en el elemento aire y el signo de Acuario. Es un sistema más orgánico, basado en la evolución, basado en la biología y el desarrollo de cada individuo. So this is why in these times we are sowing the seeds to create ontocracy. Ontocracy would be the network of many conscious beings that are working with themselves in a network of evolution, in a network of transformation, of constant transformation. So that's why we are intending to manifest the idea of ontocracy with this concept of Aquarius. So this is why in these days out of time, what we are willing to do is to manifest the Ontos University, a place for education that is ontocratic. And in these 5 days out of time, my intention is to sow these seeds so they can manifest according to the projects that are coming ahead. So I wanted to share with all of you these projects and these ideas that we are going to manifest. So I share with you the 3 things that I wanted to manifest here, so I could manifest, send this information in these days out of time. So the first thing that I wanted to share is to remind you all that those who subscribe for the event in November in Argentina to go physically, either water, fire, earth, and air group. If you are subscribed for any of those 4 elements for November, you immediately are part of the Atlantean Cosmovision workshop that I will give. I will give this August 13th. Okay, so you can still subscribe for the event in November during the whole month of August. But if you do it until tomorrow, the 4th, you will be able to be part of this in August 13th. So the second thing that I wanted to share is something that we talked about in Egypt, which is those who have gone physically to Egypt, to the event in Egypt, and will come to the event in Argentina in November, and are part of the groups Fire and Water, only these 2 groups, you will be able to access to a workshop, to a capacitation, an RCN capacitation in 2023. We talked about this in Egypt, so we are putting together all the people that is going also in November to Argentina. So this capacitation will be like kind of a start idea for the university. So we start to get ready for that. Okay. So the third thing that I wanted to share is about this Ontos University that I am aiming to create, to manifest, which is a place, online and physical, where to put in order all information that we have been sharing during the IM, but much more specifically, and manifesting it as a way, as a much institutional way to share this information with everyone. So I'm sharing this with all of you because it is because of you that we are being able to do all this. Because by you going into our gatherings, being present in our gatherings, being a member of the RCM Foundation, you are helping us to maintain these ideas and to manifest this university. So because it is for you and because of you, we want to give you back this energy by thanking you physically, mentioning you as co-founders or seed founders of the Ontos University. So you will receive some those who are physically going to Egypt, those who physically went to Egypt and are going to Argentina will receive like a certificate, and also your names will be in the flag of the university, because we thank you for being part of this, for being able to manifest this. So thank you to all of you. So also, I remind you all that we are celebrating the 5 days out of time, because in 2020 and 2021 we have been doing a 360 days of path of conscious path, in which we have been working with 360 topics to align us with the consciousness. So we kind of try to make this a tradition, so all the people that are joining us in the future could follow and understand the whole the whole process of initiating this inner process. So every year we are going to be repeating, posting in the social media everyday topic, and celebrating every year the 5 days out of time. Okay, so for all the new ones that are joining us, this is the our tradition, our annual tradition. What we are intending is for everyone to be in balance and access with the information and all the data that we have been sharing a year ago. We are celebrating this 5 days out of time because when you create the perfect sphere of 360 degrees, 360 days, you have 5 days more outside. So this is the ancient calendar to explain that these 5 days are actually a moment to to sow intentions, to think about what we have done, to think about what we are aiming to do in the next cycle. So that's why every year we are getting together these 5 days to settle these intentions. These past 4 days, I've been explaining exactly why we are celebrating these 5 days out of time in different ways. So you can check those videos to understand why we are using these days. Let's go with alignment that is related to the element air. So tomorrow is the day that in Atlantean times we used to call Inamam, and in this period of time, it's also my birthday, so I will be. I'm not gonna do any transmission. I will do my things in family, so I'm not gonna be going outside. Y estoy un poco disperso porque estoy con procesos internos y bueno, cerrando un ciclo y comenzando otro, ¿no? And I'm a little bit like air because I'm closing cycles and beginning other cycles. So I wanted to, well, it's also wanted to clarify that in Atlantean times, it was not always the 4th of August, the new beginning. Actually, Inamam is the rebirthing of the star of Sirius. So 12,000 years ago, that was in another moment, in another time of the maybe a week before or 2 weeks ahead. I don't know. So it's in this period of time that this star is appearing tomorrow. So remember that from tomorrow we begin a new year. So all intentions, the seeds that we have sowed these 5 days out of time must start to be growing tomorrow. So we have to set the intention and to start to move and manifest ourselves in order to make them possible. Okay. So from tomorrow, action begins. Bueno, vamos a Guille. Hola, Guille.
Hola Mati, hola a todos. Hello everyone.
We will begin with our alignment today related to the air. Let's find a comfortable position. We close our eyes. We close our eyes. We stretch our bodies, feeling our presence here and now. With every movement, I concentrate on my breathing. I become aware. I remember that the word respiration means to come back to the spirit. Inspiration means to get inside the spirit. To expirate means to get out of the spirit. And again, I come back to the spirit. Respirit. Respiration. The respiration is a cycle in the shape of a spiral. The spiral is the body of the spirit. To live a spiritual reality is to live through the spiral, in ascension or descension. Think about all the things that are a circle in your life. Every cycle, every process, circle, sphere, spiral is where you can find your spiritual path. The cycle of cellular regeneration, the cycle of the heartbeats, the cycle of respiration, every cycle has an inner aspect and an outer aspect. A constant process that is trying to shape, to look for a form. Un proceso cíclico. This is a cycle, process, cyclical process that we call information. Every sunrise, every night, Every wake up, every awakening and dream is a process of information. Cada latido de nuestro corazón es un proceso de información. Every heartbeat is a process of information. Every path and step we take is a process of information. The inner process of information is called karma. The outer process of information is called dharma. This is a constant cycle of formation, of becoming aware. To become a spiritual being, not to get out of the system of circles, but to remember that I am the circle, that I am the sphere. I am the spirit coming back once and again to myself. I am restoration. I feel the movement of restoration in me. All the information that is around in life, in the universe, is coming back to me in every breathing, every respiration. I feel the information coming in while I breathe, filling up my lungs, finding the balance within. I feel the information, the oxygen and hydrogen filling up my body through my lungs. I feel them inflate. Every data, every information that is coming to me, that I am receiving along my path, is finding the balance inside of my lungs. Every time that I feel them receiving the air with a deep breath, all what I have lived, what I have perceived by emotions and thoughts is coming to balance. Light and darkness, the good and the evil, feminine and masculine, inside, outside, heaven and earth. Everything finds its order in the cycle of respiration. And I become aware that with every breath I take, the old information turns into a new one. Every component in the air, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, turns into the food of my cells that nourishes with energy for them to transform, transcend, evolve. This is a cycle of constant liberation. And in each new information, knowledge becomes wisdom. And this wisdom expresses for me in this new cycle of expression, experimentation, integration, and transcendence. And I find the balance between all things through the truth. And it is so that I am able to set my truth free through my voice, my air, towards the entire network of consciousness. I repeat this breathing once and again, feeling the cycle of the spirit. I sing my truth. I expand my inner voice with the eternal verb that connects through the air my truth with the entire world. I am the air. I am the voice, the truth, the net. I am the freedom of the spirit. Inspire, expire, respire, inspiration, expiration, respiration. I am Amma. Softly, I start to come back here and now, taking a deep breath, stretching the body, and yawning. And I wish you all to begin a new year. Bursai Innamam. Happy New Year.